This is how to make placement style beats in 2022. Let's go. For the first melody, I jumped into Pandora and we went over and grabbed this guitar acoustic preset. For the effects, I've got an EQ taking out some lows and highs, raising a few mids and dipping a few low mids. I've got Ocean Shine preset on this one, and I've also got this vintage Valhalla reverb with the mix turned down to around 20%. For this beat, we're working in 135 BPM and I'm over in E minor. This is the pattern that we started off with. For the second melody, we actually jumped into Expand and I went over and grabbed this octavated jazz preset. For the effects, real basic. Once again, I've got an EQ taking out some lows and highs, raising a few mids. And I've got this vintage Valhalla reverb. This time the mix turned down to around 77%. This pattern follows the notes from the previous melody, so this is what we came up with. And for the final melody, we actually jumped into Omnisphere and I went over and grabbed this PRS lead guitar A preset. For the effects, as always, I've got an EQ taking out some lows and highs, dipping a few mids. And I went with a fruity chorus on this one. It's a fairly basic pattern, but this is what we've got for that. Now this is all three patterns that we came up with played together. Sounding nice. What we're going to do now, I think I'm just going to start adding in some drums. I'm going to keep it fairly simple, but we're going to go grab a hi-hat. You know the vibe. We're jumping into the Clockwork MIDI kit and I think I'm just going to go speed this one up a little bit. Oh, sounding vibey. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to start layering in some drums. So I'm going to grab a clap, a few snares, maybe a few perks as well. We're going to keep it fairly simple, but we're just going to get the bounce going. So let's see what we can come up with. So I've got a nice little pattern on the go. I've left it quite spacious. I've got a clap laid with a main snare and we've got quite a few different perks and snares filling up certain pockets as well. What this does is just fills up some of the empty spaces in the beat and basically it just adds to the bounce even more. So this is the pattern that we have so far. Oh, that is sounding vibey. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to waste no time once again. We're going to get straight into the 808.
Yeah, baby.
That is sounding fire. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to add in a kick and we're going to make that 808 punch a little bit harder. Oh, that is sounding nasty. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to right click the pattern, split by channel, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to rearrange this into a full beat. So we've got a nice little bit of structure on the go. I've added a few different effects out my kit, and what this does is just lets the listener know that there's something new about to come in at the end of the bar. We've also got these beat cutouts here and there as well. This just adds to the tension of the beat, and basically it just stops the track sounding so repetitive as it goes on. Finally, I've added in my tag in there too, and I think that pretty much tops it off for this one. So I think all that's left to do now is just have a quick listen.
Severe Pride.
Hey, nice little breakdown. And then straight back in. Hey, this one is sounding too sick. I'm liking the sound of this one. Okay guys, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you're feeling the beat as well. I'm gonna go ahead, finish off mixing and mastering this beat now. But if you haven't already, make sure you follow my Instagram @SevereProd to keep updated with all the upcoming videos and giveaways that I have coming out soon. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.